Friends, we're about to have a very special event, our convention in the north. We have to prepare ourselves for it. I'm addressing all the groups and all the friends in the world. We're all together in this, and in our general effort, we hope to make a huge step forward. And time after time, we have to see this step as the decisive step in order to enter, to climb on the ladder which will lead us towards adhesion. And this is why we meet, and time after time after time exert ourselves. And this exertion has to be the strongest. We have to exert as much as we can. We shouldn't leave anything for later, for a future opportunity. There is no other opportunity. Otherwise, it is not called exertion. Exertion is above one's forces. When one participates in every extent possible, we disconnect our cellular phones. We concentrate only on the fact that we're all together. First and foremost, doesn't matter what we're saying. The most important thing is that we're holding on to each other. We want to reach a state in which we will feel this heartful connection amongst us to the Creator, because we have to connect to Him. And by doing so, we will feel that the force of unity, the force of the group, the center of the group, and the Creator, Israel, the Torah, and the Creator are one. That's how it connects, and this entire reality is only in this one point of unity, and everything else doesn't exist. It vanishes within that point. So the point of connection, the drop of unity, as we call it, that's what we need to attain. We need to go through a few passages that were written by Bala Sulam, and then we'll discuss it. The most important thing is to feel the depth in it, and how much on top of them, on top of those things, we can connect. Everything depends upon the efforts, upon our intention, that this effort will become a prayer. He writes, in short, I'll read it in short, I'll summarize it, that our entire work is in annulling our desire to receive before the Creator. The entire work is in annulling the desire to receive before the Creator. Why is it difficult? The reason of heaviness when one tries to annul oneself before the Creator, that a person doesn't have to concern about himself as if he doesn't exist, is the lack of the sensation of the Creator. The sensation of the Creator is the sensation of the force of bestowal that governs us. If we would have felt the force of bestowal that dwells within us, it wouldn't have been difficult for us to annul ourselves. We know how we feel each other, how we feel ourselves, during the ascent, when something dwells within us, and then we're capable of going for everything. And when one starts to feel the reality, the existence of the Creator, then he is immediately willing to annul himself and connect to the Creator and incorporate within the Creator without any mindfulness or intellect. No calculations, no other thoughts, nothing is important. That's how the upper force works. It annuls the person and gives him the ability to be above his nature. Then, if so, it turns out that the main work is to come to the sensation of the existence of the Creator, of the force of bestowal, which dwells within me, within the whole world, within the whole of reality. Then I have no problems. Naturally, I'm annulled. The desires, my egoism, everything. To feel that the force of bestowal fills the whole world. And this is the only thing a person has to invest his work in, and to reveal the force of bestowal that fulfills the world. And we need to understand that there's none else besides Him, and His honor fills the world, that the upper light is found in complete rest, and it fulfills everything, and we're only in our efforts, in our mutual work, we want to cancel this concealment that rests upon us, meaning our egoism that conceals the true reality, the Creator. This is why we have to remember that there's no change in the light. Rather, all the changes are within a person. That only the person has to change. And to enlarge the sensation of delight. This is possible only by praising the Creator, the attribute of bestowal, which dwells in the world, even though it's concealed, that He brings him closer, that the Creator brings him closer, even in unpleasant sensations, that He lets him feel how much he is not found in the desirable state. And to the extent of the importance of the connection, the light will grow within a person until it will remain there constantly. Meaning, all of our efforts have to be oriented towards desiring to reveal the attribute of bestowal, so that this attribute will rule over us. And then we will definitely annul ourselves and will incorporate in this attribute. The question is, which actions can we do in order to bring about the dwelling in us of that attribute of bestowal? What can we do so that the attribute of bestowal would dwell within us? Go ahead. Give advices to each other.